Google just bought a cloud security startup for $32 billion. Yes, billion with a B. It's their largest acquisition ever.
Welcome to 5-Minute AI News for Monday, March 16th, 2026. We'll break down that massive deal. Plus, we've got a major clash between Hollywood and AI, and some incredible new research on what happens when you make neural networks 1,000 layers deep.
Let's start with that massive acquisition. Google is buying Wiz, a cloud security company, for an eye-watering $32 billion. Investors are pointing out that Wiz operates at the intersection of AI and security, making it a critical strategic move for Google as AI gets more integrated into enterprise cloud.
It's a huge bet on securing the cloud infrastructure that all this AI runs on. And speaking of big moves, Rivian CEO RJ Scaringe has quietly launched a new startup called Mind Robotics. He stated that he thinks current approaches to robotics are flawed.
Which is a bold statement. It suggests he's aiming for a fundamental shakeup in the field, likely tying into Rivian's broader interests in advanced automation beyond just electric vehicles.
It seems investors are getting pickier too. Google and Excel India's accelerator program reviewed over 4,000 AI startup pitches and found that 70% were just AI wrappers, basically thin layers of AI on existing products. They only selected 5 startups that show deep, substantive innovation.
That signals a real maturation of the market. The gold rush of just slapping an API call on something is ending. Investors want to see a real technological advantage.
On the subject of real tech, let's talk about new tools for developers. LangChain has just released Deep Agents, a new library for building complex multi-step AI agents.
It's essentially a structured framework, or harness, built on LangGraph. It has built-in tools for planning, managing a virtual file system to avoid context window limits, and even spawning sub-agents to delegate tasks. It makes building truly capable agents much more accessible.
That idea of a virtual file system is interesting. A new open-source project from Vulcangene called OpenViking is doing something similar. It's a context database for AI agents that organizes memory like a computer's file system instead of just a big pile of text.
Right, which helps agents retrieve information more reliably and reduces token usage. Their tests showed it significantly boosted task completion rates while cutting token consumption by millions.
And for more specialized tasks, researchers from Jipu AI and Tsinghua University introduced GLM-OCR. It's a compact 0.9 billion parameter model designed specifically for understanding complex documents. It balances high-quality recognition with low computational cost, making it great for on-device applications.
Now for some mind-bending research. A new paper shows that scaling up reinforcement learning agents to a depth of 1,024 layers, far beyond the typical 2 to 5, led to performance gains of up to 50 times.
And it wasn't just faster. The agent started showing entirely new, complex behaviors that the researchers didn't program. It suggests that just adding depth can unlock unforeseen capabilities.
Absolutely. And speaking of new capabilities, Princeton researchers have a new framework called OpenClaw-RL. It allows AI agents to be trained continuously just from everyday interactions, like chats or terminal commands.
So instead of throwing away all that user feedback, the agent learns from it on the fly. They say it only takes a few dozen interactions to see noticeable improvements, which could make agent development so much faster.
But as these systems get more powerful, the stakes get higher. A lawyer involved in AI psychosis cases is now warning that AI chatbots could be linked to mass casualty incidents, saying the tech is advancing faster than the safety measures.
That's a chilling warning, especially since we've already seen links to suicides. It highlights an urgent need for better regulatory frameworks to prevent real-world harm.
And that tension is showing up in the creative space too. ByteDance has reportedly halted the global launch of its AI video generator, Seedance 2.0, after getting copyright complaints from major Hollywood studios.
The quality is getting so good that it's setting off alarm bells for intellectual property holders. This is a major clash between AI innovation and copyright law that we'll be watching closely.
And in a strange turn of events, AI companies are now recruiting improv actors. They're being hired to train models on authentic human emotion and vocal tone to make them sound less robotic.
It's a fascinating look at the new kinds of human skills needed to refine these advanced systems. And for our last story, an AI consultant in Australia used models like ChatGPT and AlphaFold to find a potential cancer treatment for his dog, and it worked. It's a powerful reminder of the incredible, life-changing potential of these tools.
What a story. The big news today was definitely Google's $32 billion purchase of Wiz, signaling a massive investment in securing the future of AI enterprise.
That's all for today. If you enjoyed the show, please like, subscribe, and leave us a review on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. It really helps people find the show. Have a great day.